A journey to the heart of human habitation. Welcome. A journey to the heart of human habitation. Across the globe, nestled in mountains by seas, a journey to the heart of human habitation. And within forests lie villages of extraordinary character. A journey to the heart of human habitation. Today, we'll explore some of the world's most iconic villages, places where humanity and nature exist in breathtaking harmony. Let's begin our journey. The Jewel of the Alps. Our first stop is Hallstatt, Austria, a village cradled between Lake Hallstatt and the Dachstein Alps. The Jewel of the Alps. Hallstatt's alpine houses cling to the mountainside, their steep roofs and wooden balconies reflecting centuries of adaptation. The Jewel of the Alps. In summer, wildflowers bloom and swans glide across the lake. In winter, snow transforms the village into a fairy tale. The Jewel of the Alps. Life here moves with the seasons, in delicate balance with the surrounding wilderness. The Jewel of the Alps. Hallstatt is a living testament to the enduring connection between people and the Alps. The Jewel of the Alps. To visit is to witness harmony between human settlement and nature. The Jewel of the Alps. It's no wonder Hallstatt has captured the hearts of travelers for generations. The Sunset Caldera. Next, we journey to the enchanting village of Oia, Santorini, perched dramatically on the rim of a vast volcanic caldera, gazing out over the endless blue of the Aegean Sea. This is a place where the land meets the sky in a breathtaking embrace, and every view feels like a painting come to life. The Sunset Caldera. Whitewashed houses and iconic blue-domed churches spill down the steep cliffs, forming a cascading masterpiece of Cycladic design. The architecture here is both timeless and ingenious, with homes carved into the volcanic rock to keep cool in the summer heat, and narrow winding paths that invite exploration at every turn. The Sunset Caldera. Summers in Oia are radiant and sun-drenched, with vibrant bougainvillea spilling over whitewashed walls, painting the village in bursts of magenta and fuchsia. The air is filled with the scent of wild herbs and the distant sound of waves, creating an atmosphere that is both lively and serene. The Sunset Caldera. As evening approaches, anticipation builds. The entire village transforms into a natural amphitheater, as locals and visitors alike gather along the caldera's edge to witness the world's most famous sunset. Gold, pink, and crimson hues sweep across the sky, painting the caldera and sea in a spectacle of color that feels almost otherworldly. The Sunset Caldera. When the sun finally dips below the horizon, applause often erupts, an unspoken tradition, a shared moment of awe and gratitude for the beauty witnessed together. It's a simple act, yet it connects everyone present in a fleeting sense of unity. The Sunset Caldera. Life in Oia is shaped by this daily spectacle. As the golden hour fades, the village comes alive with laughter, conversation, and the gentle clinking of glasses. It's a reminder of nature's enduring beauty and the joy of sharing it with others. The Sunset Caldera. Here, humanity has carved out a home in one of the world's most dramatic and awe-inspiring landscapes, blending seamlessly with the raw power of the caldera and the endless expanse of sea and sky. The Sunset Caldera. Oia is a celebration of light, architecture, and the timeless rhythms of the sea, a place where every sunset feels like a gift, and every day is touched by magic. The Praying Hands of the Mountains. In the heart of Japan's remote Honshu Mountains lies the enchanting village of Shirakawa-go, a place where time seems to slow down, and nature's grandeur is ever present. The Praying Hands of the Mountains. This village is famed for its unique Gassho Zukuri houses, ingeniously designed with steep thatched roofs that rise up like hands pressed together in prayer, a symbol of both faith and ingenuity. The Praying Hands of the Mountains. These remarkable homes are built to withstand the region's famously heavy snowfall, their steep angles allowing snow to slide off with ease. The Praying Hands of the Mountains, crafted entirely from wood without the use of nails, these houses are masterpieces of traditional Japanese carpentry, showcasing the skill and wisdom passed down through generations. The Praying Hands of the Mountains. Within their sturdy walls, generations of families have found warmth and shelter, living together under one roof and sharing the rhythms of daily life. The Praying Hands of the Mountains. The village thrives as a cooperative community, where neighbors support one another and traditions are kept alive through shared work and celebration. The praying hands of the mountains. Here, daily life is shaped by the changing seasons and the enduring spirit of mountain living, with customs and festivals that reflect a deep connection to the land. The praying hands of the mountains. In spring, vibrant green rice paddies stretch across the valley, signaling renewal and hope as the village awakens from winter's slumber. The praying hands of the mountains. When winter returns, a deep hush falls over Shirakawa-go, and the valley is transformed into a serene world of white, where silence and snow reign. The praying hands of the mountains. On special winter nights, the village glows with magic as the Gashozukuri houses are illuminated, shining like lanterns and inviting visitors into a fairy tale landscape. The praying hands of the mountains. Today, Shirakawa-go stands as a living museum, welcoming travelers from around the world to experience its beauty and history firsthand. The praying hands of the mountains. The village preserves a way of life that exists in perfect harmony with the dramatic natural landscape, adapting to nature's extremes with grace and resilience. The praying hands of the mountains. Each Gashozukuri house is a powerful example of adaptation, standing strong through the harshest winters and telling a story of survival. The praying hands of the mountains. In Shirakawa-go, culture and environment are inseparable, woven together in a tapestry of tradition, community, and breathtaking beauty. The village with no roads. Tucked away in the heart of the Netherlands, Giethoorn is a village unlike any other. Here you won't find cars or busy streets. Instead, a network of peaceful canals and charming wooden bridges shape daily life. Boats glide silently where roads would normally run, creating a world that feels almost magical, as if it belongs to a different era. The gentle lapping of water replaces the hum of engines, and every journey is a scenic one. The village with no roads. Giethoorn's story began centuries ago, born from peat harvesting that left behind a patchwork of lakes and islands. Today, its picturesque farmhouses perch on these islands, each one connected by more than 170 quaint bridges. The village's unique layout is a living reminder of its history and the ingenuity of its people. The village with no roads. Life here is defined by tranquility. The only sounds you'll hear are the gentle splash of oars, the soft quacking of ducks, and the whisper of reeds swaying in the breeze. It's a place where time seems to slow down, inviting you to savor every peaceful moment. The village with no roads. When spring and summer arrive, Giethoorn transforms into a vibrant tapestry of color. Lush gardens burst into bloom, and their brilliant flowers are mirrored in the still waters of the canals, creating a breathtaking scene that feels almost dreamlike. The village with no roads. Here, life moves at a gentle, unhurried pace. Residents and visitors alike travel by boat or on foot, embracing a rhythm that's perfectly in tune with the water and the natural world around them. The village with no roads. Giethoorn stands as a beautiful example of living in harmony with nature. The village's homes and gardens blend seamlessly with the canals and greenery, showing how people and landscape can coexist gracefully. The village with no roads. In a world that often feels rushed and noisy, Giethoorn is a refreshing reminder that slower, quieter ways of life are not only possible, but deeply rewarding. The village with no roads. Surrounded by water and steeped in history, Giethoorn is a rare and enchanting anomaly. A village where the absence of roads has created a peaceful paradise unlike anywhere else on Earth. Arctic Majesty. Far above the Arctic Circle, Norway's Rena sits among the jagged peaks of the Lofoten Islands. Arctic Majesty. Red fishermen's cabins line the water, their history tied to the cod-rich sea. Arctic Majesty. The weather is ever-changing. Sun, storms and mist transform the landscape in moments. Arctic Majesty. In summer, the midnight sun bathes rain in golden light. Arctic Majesty. In winter, the northern lights dance across the sky. Arctic Majesty. The air is crisp, the scenery raw and humbling. Arctic Majesty. Reina is a frontier, a place of resilience and respect for nature's power. Arctic Majesty. Here, the relationship with the sea is deep and enduring. Arctic Majesty. To stand in rain is to witness the Arctic's majestic beauty. A Cotswold Idyll. In England's Cotswolds, Bibury nestles beside the River Colne, a vision of timeless rural charm. A Cotswold idyll. Arlington Rowe's honey-colored cottages and ancient stone bridges evoke a bygone era. A Cotswold idyll. The river and meadows create a rich habitat with weeping willows and wildflowers in spring. A Cotswold idyll. Each season brings its own beauty. Lush summers, golden autumns, and frosty winters. A Cotswold idyll. Bibury is a living postcard, a place where simplicity and endurance define beauty. A Cotswold idyll. The village's deep connection to the land is palpable. A Cotswold idyll. Here, peace and heritage endure. A Cotswold idyll. To wander Bibury is to step into England's rural heart. The Blue Pearl. In Morocco's Rif Mountains, Chefchaouen dazzles with its Medina painted in every shade of blue. The Blue Pearl. Legends surround the tradition, spiritual, practical, and aesthetic. The Blue Pearl. The blue walls create a serene atmosphere, contrasting with the lively sounds and scents of daily life. The Blue Pearl. The mountains provide a dramatic backdrop, with trails leading to waterfalls and forests. The Blue Pearl. Chefchaouen's light is magical, shifting across the blue streets throughout the day. The Blue Pearl. The city is both ancient and vibrant, a living work of art. The Blue Pearl. Here, color transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. The Blue Pearl. Chefchaouen is a dreamlike fusion of culture and landscape. An alpine sanctuary. High in the Swiss Alps, Gimmelwald clings to a cliff above Lauterbrunnen Valley, untouched by mass tourism. An alpine sanctuary. Wooden chalets overflowing with flowers and the sound of cowbells define village life. An alpine sanctuary. The views are breathtaking. Towering peaks and waterfalls surround the village. An alpine sanctuary. Trails lead through meadows and forests, offering endless adventure for hikers and nature lovers. An alpine sanctuary. In winter, snow transforms the landscape into a serene wonderland. An alpine sanctuary. Life here is simple, unhurried, and deeply connected to the mountains. An alpine sanctuary. Gimmelwald is a sanctuary of tranquility and authenticity. An alpine sanctuary. Sometimes the greatest luxury is preserving peace in a magnificent setting. The Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. On the French Riviera, Ise perches atop a rocky peak, the Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. Its medieval walls overlook the Mediterranean. The Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. Winding alleys, stone houses, and vibrant flowers create a maze of history and beauty. The Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. The village is a sensory feast, jasmine scents, sun-warmed stones, and sudden sea views. The Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. At the summit, the exotic garden offers panoramic vistas from Italy to Saint-Tropez. The Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. Ise's climate is glorious, its light inspiring artists for centuries. The Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. The village is a dramatic blend of rock, antiquity, and sea. The Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. Ise is a timeless sanctuary suspended between sky and water. The Eagle's Nest of the Riviera. Here, history and nature converge in spectacular fashion. The land of the Trulli. In Puglia, Italy, Alberobello is famed for its trulli. Whitewashed stone huts with conical roofs. The land of the Trulli. Built without mortar, these structures were designed for quick dismantling, a clever response to historic tax laws. The land of the Trulli. The Trulli's thick walls keep interiors cool in summer and warm in winter. The land of the Trulli. Over 1,500 Trulli cluster together, their roofs marked with ancient symbols. The land of the Trulli. The surrounding countryside is rich with olive groves and vineyards. The land of the Trulli. Alberobello's architecture and landscape are inseparable, rooted in tradition and ingenuity. The land of the Trulli. The village is a testament to a unique cultural heritage. The land of the Trulli. Alberobello enchants with its strange, beautiful simplicity. Your adventure awaits. We've journeyed across continents, discovering villages. Your adventure awaits, where humanity and nature thrive together. Your adventure awaits. Which village captured your imagination? Your adventure awaits. Share your stories and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Your adventure awaits. The world is waiting. Start planning your next adventure today.